Pandora friend, my name is Leanne and I'm mad for Pandora. Welcome back to another video. Today's video is not about the studded bracelet, but I did want to give you a quick update on how I've been wearing it. Now, I did take these gold spaces, so beautiful, off another bracelet, and I just love how it is, and I decided I didn't really like the hanging heart in the middle, and I do use this bracelet a lot for stacking, so I'm really enjoying wearing this. And let me know in the comments if you've bought this bracelet and how you're going with putting it on and off. Now, today's video is actually about my night and day bracelet. Now, it is not actually a bracelet, it is a bangle, and I'll probably get confused and say the wrong thing a few times, but I'm sure you'll forgive me for that. Now, this open bangle is retired and I really love it, but I do have mixed feelings about the open bangles, because this one is a size 2 and I have to fully fill it to make it stay on my arm, whereas a size 1 is very tiny and I can only put a few things on it. So I might pop this down here so you can see it better in the camera. Okay, so I do love the oxidized detail on these bangles. They're just so beautiful, and because of that I've added 2 of the beautiful black Rhodium spear clips. Now, these are very old, and depending on your skin tone they can wear off a little bit, but I did get these pre-loved, so they're not too bad. I wouldn't say they're perfectly even. I think this one's hard to tell if it's the lighting or not, but in person it doesn't look too bad, but I think this one's slightly darker. Now, I've just put them over the little silicone stoppers that I use all the time. And then I did manage to get these tiny little spaces. Like, how tiny are these? Now, these spaces are called long curved lines, and you may have seen them on eBay or other buying sites, and you may have thought they were a little bit bigger, but they are small. Like, they're the tiniest spaces that I have. Fortunately, the person who sold these to me gave me a few, and I just love them. So I do have 6 all up, so I have 2 on a different bracelet, and I just love how they have that same sort of detail as the bracelet, the bangle below it. Now, this bangle is quite symmetrical, but what I really love about these clips is, see on one side, they're actually the sun. Now, you may remember when I unboxed these. So this is the old sun, but if you flip it around, it's the moon. So how cool is that? Like, that is really cool. And it does have a CZ there. So I have 2 of those, and I've also put them on the silicone stoppers. Now, what I love about this is I'm almost pretending that this bangle is full, because by having a clip here and a clip here, this clip is holding the front design together, and then the back one is basically helping to keep it on my arm properly. And these can go up and down, which I think is really cool, and It's a real design feature that I've sort of come up with. So they're called the Magic Sky Clip, these ones, and I do really love them. So the next charms that I have are very popular amongst collectors. Now these are called Celestial Mosaic. Now they are mother of pearl, but they did coat them in something so the pearls, or the mother of pearl, wouldn't drop out. But I am very, very careful with them when I clean them. I just sort of wipe them over with a bit of a damp cloth rather than soak them, because anything that's pearl or mother of pearl, you shouldn't be soaking it in water. And then the next spaces that I have are super duper old as well. So these are called Embrace Spaces, and I do have these in silver and gold, but these ones are 14 karat gold. And honestly, another very tiny spacer, but pretty big compared to these other ones. So I was actually surprised at how teeny tiny these were when I got them as well, especially considering the price that you pay for the gold ones. But what I like about them is they match the rice chain or any of the rice pieces that I have. Now the Muranos that I have are fairly current. They're actually part of the collection that's out now. And I did end up getting 3 when I first got these, and then I got 1 extra after. Now I would have preferred to have put these ones on my ocean bracelet, because to me they look like really deep ocean. But I've chosen them for this bracelet because the others have a bit of a teal look to them. And I really don't mind that I have a bit of an ocean sort of idea to this bracelet, because I do live at the ocean, and having dark sort of moody looking Muranos are great. Now they're just called the Wavy Dark Blue Murano. So they are meant to look like the ocean. Now these are a couple of my new favorite charms. I haven't had these for that long really, but I think being an old Pandora charm, these ones were very understated. Like, you don't see these on many people's bracelet, but they are so cool. I really do like the square type charms, and I do find they're very comfortable as well, especially these. They've sort of got a smoothed off edge. They're not sort of really like sharp, but to me they look like, I don't know, like ocean waves or wind or any of that. So sort of they're a bit of the wind, I guess, in my 9-day bracelet. But they're really, really nice, and they're just called beads with fine lines, or I have found the name Swirls and Currents. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then on this side I have the hot air balloon. Now this is current, and one thing I've noticed that I did go in store to ask the manager and stuff about. Now to find where it is. Now you may think it's a flaw, but in their photos on their online pictures it is actually a thing. See how there's this weird bit here? That extra bit is meant to be there. So don't get worried if yours has that. It's got some really cute details, little heart. It's actually a really, really pretty charm. Now I did have this on a pendant for a while, and I've taken it off and I've put it on the front of this bangle. Now I wasn't sure how that would go because it's quite a strange shape, and I haven't really had a problem. But being a night and day bracelet, what happens in the morning is the hot air balloons go up in the air. And when I was growing up, we did have quite a lot of hot air balloons go past our house. So that's why that's on this bracelet, which is probably a bit of a weird thing. I've never been on a hot air balloon either, so I don't have that memory apart from seeing them near our place. And I'll just pop over to the next dangle. Now this is a beautiful shine sparkling pendant, and it is really, really pretty. Now I did buy this one when it retired, and it just got cubic zirconias in it. I do like using the pendants as actual dangles, but it's got some really cute little features. It's got the sun like having a sleep, or maybe he's just happy, but it's really cool. And it's got the beaded detail that I love so much. I almost feel like this charm is definitely two-sided in the fact that this one looks more sort of dressy and classy, whereas the other side is more fun and playful. So when it flips upside down on your arm, it just makes you smile, I guess. Now this beautiful charm in the middle is also 14 carat, and it is just gorgeous. Now this one is just called Openwork Floral Design, and it's black spinel. Now I don't have any other names for it, so if you have another name, please let me know. But yes, this is gorgeous. I love the rope detail, and it's got 3 spinels in it. It's just a beautiful, beautiful charm. And it's quite large. Now my intention for the middle of this bracelet wasn't this charm. I really do want to get the Stellar one, and if I get the Stellar charm, that's where it'll be going, because I feel like the darkness of the Stellar charm will just bring everything together. Because as you know, I have the beautiful Stellar studs. So you can imagine having the dark in the middle, and then you've got the dark on the outside. So that is definitely my preference, and I am still on the lookout for a charm I can afford, but one day it'll happen. But until then, I think it looks quite beautiful with this one in the middle. But it's more like a flower, and it's not necessarily the theme I was going for. But I absolutely love my little Stellar studs, and they're in really good condition considering I didn't pay too much for them. They've still got all the beautiful black rhodium on them. And in case you haven't watched my earring videos, these are actually diamonds in the middle with gold around them. So they're gorgeous. Now I am also wearing this beautiful little open bangle, and it's got a gorgeous little sun on it, so that just makes you happy. And this is just a generic spacer that I've got on there. See how small the small size is on me? Like, it's crazy, the jump in size. And this is the old bangle from Christmas. So I love that one as well. So I might pop on the bracelet and show you. So you can see that I've got the 2 dangles, and they sort of hang through the hole. So I think that's pretty cool. And then you've got these running up and down. And then I'm also wearing these earrings, which I did show in my earring video if you've watched that. And then for necklaces, I am combining these two beautiful necklaces. So they're just chains, but they're basically a complete necklace themselves. So the Stella one is absolutely gorgeous. It has its own clasp. Now this is like an S-lock, but not in the way the other one is. So it's basically self-contained, and you can just pull that open a little bit or squash it together for security. But like, look at how gorgeous this is. Like, sort of like brand new, I think. But it's just got the little gold details, but no diamonds. So I love, 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 love this necklace. And that's exactly why I want to get the Stella charm for the middle of the bracelet as well. And then I wear this one here. Now this is onyx, and it's just got the 4 larger size beads on it. Very, very shiny. And so I've been stacking these two together. They are the same length, but I think they look really nice together. And see how this is the actual S-lock. So the difference is this one you have to wear a charm over it. I mean, I guess you could squash that if you didn't really want to take it on and off, but it's one of the necklaces that you can add a whole bunch together. So I do have quite a few of these, not this one in particular. And then for my rings, I've just got the new modern birthday charms, or rings, sorry. And this one's called Shining Star or something like that. And I've just been stacking it with the new moon ring. Now I can stack this one with the star one. Unfortunately, when I bought my star and moon, I bought the 56, and I kind of wish I'd got the 54, because now I'm not wearing rings on my other fingers. They are a bit large, but I find it stacks quite well with this, especially when my finger's swollen. Yeah, my middle finger's still a bit smaller, and then I've just got the other rings. Now, ideally, I will get the Stella ring in either a 52 or a 54, and I will add that to the combination as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and yeah, I just really enjoy like wearing this bracelet. It's kind of a different theme, I guess, to, you know, like a galaxy theme, because it took me a while before I really liked the star pieces or knew what I wanted to do with them. So I thought a night and day bracelet is a little bit different, a little bit quirky, but I can still appreciate especially the beautiful Stella pieces and some of the star pieces as well. Anyway, until next time, take care.